Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest in the studio with us this evening. Jehovah's Witnesses, I should warn you, you are about to witness Jehovah. So here he is, Yahweh, Allah, your father and mine, God.
Hello. Sorry, just real quick before we start, I should let you know. So, if anyone prays or they say my name, I have to go check that out. So, I just want you to know that at any time I could have to just leave your show real quick to check that out. I'm on call 24/7.
That's a drag. I mean, when did you get stuck with that?
When I created the universe from nothing.
Well, I guess big day, huh?
Yeah, well, actually, it was 7 days. I rested on the 7th day.
So it took 6 days.
Well, no, like the 7th is kind of part of the process, you know, part of the creative.
Right. Well, what did you do on the day after that?
I guess I chilled some more.
So why don't you say that you created the Earth in 8 days?
Do not question me!
Okay, well, what did you do after that?
I guess about 6,000 years later, your time, I looked down and the world was a bit of a mess. So I make a long story short, I flooded the Earth and I killed everyone. Oh, I put two old people on a boat.
I'm sorry, you killed everybody. Just wiped them out. Killed everybody. Uh-huh. Really? Okay. I have to say, I'm not entirely comfortable around you anymore.
Now I'm rocking the God thing.
Right.
No, it's not easy either. I don't get a lot of help from my son or the Holy Ghost. All Jesus does all day is lolcats.
You was on a skateboard. You weren't supposed to be there. Hey, Dad. Dad.
Yeah.
Did you intend Dad to ride on a skateboard?
No.
It's funny.
I don't get a lot of help from the Holy Ghost either.
Right.
So yeah, well, what else is interesting in my with me? 2,000 years ago, God, has it been 2,000 years? God, time flies when you invent it. I got this. Sorry, get back to the story. 2,000 years ago, yeah, I got this girl pregnant. Actually.
Oh, that must be the Virgin Mary, right?
Yeah, the Virgin Mary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They talk a lot about planned pregnancies. That was definitely not part of, God's plan.
De pregnancy. Was that Pop?
Nothing. Oh, okay, someone just called my name. I'm gonna have to go check that out. You stay here, I'll be back.
Oh, you're just gonna...
BRB!
Okay. Well, we're taking a short break. God should be back as soon as... He'll be back soon. We have Jesus with us. Hello.
Hey,
Ooh, how did that go? Solving all the problems?
Nope. Just two people having sex.
Ooh.
This is why I did not want my name used in vain.
How often does that happen?
Too often. It really gets to you. Muhammad doesn't have this problem.
I imagine he doesn't get many
Yes, Muhammad ibn Abdullah. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine so. It's kind of roll off the tongue. Really. Anyway, oh God, we have one last question before we finish. It's very serious. How exactly do magnets work? concludes our interview with the Almighty for this evening. Like we said, we have Jesus.
Leroy!
Christ. Jenkins.
John Left was shot and killed last night outside his luxury apartment in New York.
Not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
One small step for man.
NewCriteria.